Hey folks, so yeah, I am really far behind on videos. This stuff happened last week. Yeah, maybe the week, I can't remember. But basically, for those of you who may recall, the last video that I did contained a lot of really good 1980s toys. Um, Probably the two highlights were the G.I. Joe Cobra Terrordrome with the box, and probably the other real. I mean, there was so much really good stuff, but the other really good one I think was the Power Lords Vulcan Mountain playset that I picked up there, as well as just a ton of stuff. I'll put the link to that video somewhere here if I can figure out how to do that. If you want to just go back quickly, or if not, just scroll through my past videos, because it should be the one right before this. And that lady had said she thought she had more, quite a bit more, and that she would give me a call when she dug some more out. So she did. And I've got some of that stuff here, and I hit a few thrift stores too. When she called, I went over to her place, and there was some more toys, but not quite as great as what was there before. Unfortunately, still some really cool stuff that at any other time I would have been super happy to find at garage sales. But she did tell me that she thinks she overestimated the amount of stuff that was up in the attic, and that she thinks that there's one more box up there that she can see, and she thinks that there might be a Transformers train set, which she asked me if that was a thing, and I told her it was, because she thinks she can see the box sticking out of one of the boxes. So there might be more stuff on there. I don't know. But anyways, just what I got already is pretty amazing, and sort of one of the finds of the summer, that's for sure. But the interesting thing this time was there was some older stuff. The picture that she actually sent me was just of these guys right here, and we'll go through them really quickly. These are, for those who don't know, often called magic lanterns, and basically this was the YouTube of the late 1890s right through probably about the 1910s. This one has been electrified, as you can see, and this one, if you look in the back here, although you can't quite see anything in there right now, and I can't seem to do it with one hand anyway. Yeah, we'll pretend like that didn't happen. Because it's not done. But somewhere on here is a latch to get into this box. There we go. Look at that. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. But there were all these great things inside here. Now, that's a bit broken, but basically this one would have run on either kerosene, this one over here, or a candle. And these are some of the lenses that would go. And basically, you took these often hand-painted glass slides. I don't know if you can see that on there, because some of the artwork is really beautiful, and I've got it upside down. Oh, quality work. But yeah, this was it. And basically, you slide that across, and it were projected up on the wall, and it was absolutely fascinating to children and probably adults alike in the world of the 1890s. And there are two different sizes, two different full sets. You have scenes of the world, and some of them, I love them. I actually think they're pretty amazing, and kind of fun to just spend an evening and pop them up on the wall. Like look at that scene. That's pretty remarkable. I haven't really looked into these yet, but I haven't found any obvious maker's marks. A lot of these were German. Obviously this one has a cloth cord, so you never plug in a cloth cord. Just don't do it. It's just seriously not worth it. I wouldn't replace it because collectors are looking for authenticity, and they probably have one that already works. So they're just, a lot of times these end up being display units. So she had that, which, you know, was totally unexpected. That is not something that I thought was going to be coming out of that attic. And she didn't recall sort of where the origins of these are. So they may have been in the attic before they bought that place. Who knows? But that's a pretty fun little thing. And then she had some boxes. When I got there, she'd actually pulled out another box, and it was Hot Wheels. Now, she told me that she indeed did have a lot of Hot Wheels cars, but those, I can't remember if it was her husband or her son, decided to keep, which is fine. You know, it's, I mean, it really is. But the sets, she didn't. Now, there's, you know, I'm not a Hot Wheels guy, never have been. I mean, I collect red lines when I come across them, but I'm not like super hardcore into it. I played with them when I was a kid. I used to like stick firecrackers in them, jump them over like ramps and creeks, and sometimes just throw them at your buddy's head because, you know, that's what you did. And this one set, most of it is in there that I've seen. It's in that baggie there. And in, I don't know if you remember, for those who saw the last one, no way. You know what? I think maybe I'm actually missing another set. Yeah, I am. I'm missing another whole other Hot Wheels set. Anyways, maybe in another video, but not on this one. But there were lots of parts for this actually in the previous group. In that other video, you can see going through it. So that was kind of cool. She had a big bag of parts for me, which she said she thinks goes with the some of the other things. There were parts for the Terradrome in there, and about 8 or 9 different parts for the Vulcan Rock set as well. All the doors are now there. The radar is there. Actually, at some point, because I have had requests from a few people, I might actually do a video of the Terradrome when I put it together. I've cleaned it up now, and I've just got to put it together. And I might just do a video of the Vulcan Rock as well once I get that together. So maybe look forward to those. I don't know, you know, or maybe I'm just lying and I'll never get around to it because I am notoriously lazy. Anyways, yeah, but there was this great builder set. There was another one that had a ferry type thing on it. That ferry was actually another box from the previous week, and so that was kind of cool. This was awesome. I believe it is Drex from Dungeons and Dragons. Now, I collected some of the Dungeons and Dragons figures, but the LJN hard rubber ones that didn't move, I didn't get any of these because they didn't show up in any of the toy stores around me. So what's cool about him is this is the only figure I've got in this whole lot. And it turns out he's fairly rare. And I had, in the previous lot, if you go back and watch that video, you will see I had this shield and this sword. And then in this lot, I got him. So that's him there. He fetches anywhere from 75 to like 150 bucks loose, complete, and he is complete here. So that was a unexpected, super nice score. Just wish there was more figures, but hey, you know what, it's not to be, I don't think. This is kind of cool. Sadly only one, but one of the Transformers walkie-talkies. Haven't plugged a battery in yet to see, but it's just kind of a neat thing to have. Now this, when I was a kid, this is a set that me and all of my friends wanted. It was Crisscross Crash. And we used to just run around yelling out Crisscross Crash for no reason at all, because back in the day you did things like that. We used to say all kinds of dumb stuff just because it sounded cool. And Crisscross Crash sounds really cool. And for those of you who don't know, it's basically like a sudden death type track set. It just loops with a middle part, and you can wind it up and get them going as fast as you want. And then, you know, if all things work out, they will meet in the middle and destroy your cars over time. Chip the paint, just totally ruin them. Which probably for Hot Wheels was a good idea because kids will buy more cars. Why not? But it was super exciting and it was super fun. It does all appear to there, but a lot of the stuff is in this this other box over here. So that was pretty great. And then the T-Bird toss-up set, it's basically just a ramp launching set. But the nice thing is, she did salvage the car, but as you can see, it is the T-Bird from that car, but as you can see, it's probably spent some time in the crisscross crash set because it is pretty dinged up. But totally cool to have the right car with the right set. I'm gonna go through all these at some point and just set them up and play with my kids, see if he's interested in them at all, because I know I'm gonna be interested to play with them. So yeah, so I think, what else was there? Oh my God, I did physical labor today, which is dumb because I'm old. Like, I am Crypt Keeper old now. And I did a lot of digging of dirt today, which was just super stupid. Yeah, getting up and down is, does anybody else feel that? Like, it's just, yeah, as you get old, man, I don't. Anyways, so this was in here too, which was really great. She actually bagged a lot of these toys for me, which was super nice. She was just a super nice lady in general, and just fun to talk to too. But this is the Tonka Bells system, and that is the bucket truck. And there's some other pieces in there, like safety signs, looks like a big reel of cable, some other stuff, and a telephone line. And if you saw the other video, you would know that I got in that lot the van and trailer that was also part of the Bell series. So again, just another nice addition to that. I got, like I said, just a big bag full of other parts out there. And the thing that's the super tease is, again, there were like transformer parts in there, and which is great if you're looking for parts, which I always am and people always are, but not so great if you were hoping that maybe those things would show up, but they just never did. The rest of the stuff that was in here, let's see, is there anything else in here? There was a little solid state radio, camera. The rest of the stuff was back to more of those sort of Fisher-Price baby toys, which were the first thing that caught my eye when I was driving by that made me stop at the original garage sale that set this whole thing up. So I gave the advice last time, if you see toys, even if they're baby toys from the right era that you collect, always stop and ask, because you just never know. But she bagged them all in here, and you know, I mean, they're all there complete. There are people who collect these things and buy these things. I'm, you know, not one of them, but I'm sure I can find somebody who is. That just looks like a mixed bag of sort of everything in there. I'll go through it though, because you never know what might get thrown. A piece of plastic might get mistaken for something and thrown in, and then turn out to be a, you know, vital piece for one of your Joe toys. But yeah, so that was it from that sale. I did hit a couple of other garage sales. Didn't get anything for the rest of the time, except walking over here, trying not to step on stuff. Sega system. We used to, you know, talking about yelling out like stupid stuff. Like, how many of you didn't constantly just yell out Sega whenever you had a chance at school? Like, it was just the thing you did. Like, if you were like in the middle of a fight with your buddy, you just yell out Sega right before you gave him a shot in the arm. But yeah, I picked up this system. I think it was like $70. I haven't tested it yet, but it's got 2 controllers, all the wires, and they're all original hookups, and the power supply. It came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a couple more that should be here but aren't, games. So basically, I think somewhere around 10 games. So roughly, you know, even if it doesn't work, I can part like the controllers, 2 controllers, the game as just a parts, the system just a part system, and all the different wires and stuff like that. That would make my money back, and then the games are just gravy. And there's great games in here. There's Mortal Kombat 2, Sonic the Hedgehog, Shinobi 3, Stallone's Judge Dredd. WrestleMania, which is nice because, like, there's Bret Hart and The Undertaker. What's over here? Oh my god, I spent so many hours playing Sega NHL, different versions of NHL games. The thing about Sega is they had sports games like down so good. They were far better than any of the other systems had to offer. And especially we were blown away. I remember being just completely blown away by how realistic the hockey game was. I mean, now it doesn't even come close anymore. Temco Super Bowl, and then this one, if I'm not mistaken, is a like bass fishing game. Yeah, TNN, Bass Tournaments of Champions game. So yeah, that basically was it. Oh no, you know what? No, I lied. I did go to Valley Village and got super dope. I don't think Ghetto Blaster is the politically correct term anymore, but really great portable tape deck. And I just love it because the speaker configuration on it, the threes with the like kind of sub in the middle. From Hitachi, it actually is quite a bit of value. Now, this one, I actually haven't got around to sticking a tape into it yet, but I did test it in the store, powered up. The radio came on, it fast forwarded, it rewinded when you, and yeah, when you hit play, it sort of moved. Again, the problem with these things, 90% of the time, the belts are stretched inside them, and you can get replacement belts. I'm not that technical of a person or really that ambitious of a person. You might get that from the videos. So yeah, it's, I picked it up, it was like 20 bucks. Honestly, the comps on it, like even just the parts thing, are minimum like 75 bucks. So I was just thinking, plus it's really cool. Like it looks great. Great design. So that is it. Super quick, a little bit maybe anticlimactic, but you know, this combined with the other video, yeah, it was a pretty good couple of weeks there. So if you guys want to like and subscribe, that's super cool. If you don't, that's super cool too. Like I said, I'm not the boss of you. I can't tell you what to do. You just go on about your life and do whatever. But if you do like this kind of stuff, or you have a friend does, maybe suggest to them, and you guys can hang out and, you know, eat some popcorn and watch me make an ass of myself, because that's generally what I, you know, seem to do with these things. I have zero talent at this, but I keep going. I won't stop. So anyways, yeah, I hope you guys are able to find something. I think actually this week, the wifey wants to go and hit the Goodwill bins again. So there'll probably be a Goodwill bin video. Wow, that was tough. Coming out. So yeah, hope you all have a good week. Hope you all find some amazing treasures. Bye.